morning, my beautiful budding bakers. What a glorious day it is today on a Sunday morning. Now, I am doing something delectable, delicious, and sinfully easy. It is really, I don't even know why I'm showing you, because this is just boom, 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 boom. Kids can do it. So, we are doing, have a quick look, I haven't glazed it yet, but it's a lemon courgette loaf, or as the Americans would say, a zucchini. So we have got this really light sponge. There is no butter in it. And I love the experimenting of courgette, because at the moment, courgette this, courgette that. I've roasted courgette with parmesan. I've done courgette and sweet corn fritters. I've done chocolate courgette loaf, and today we're doing lemon courgette. It is divine. So, without further ado, I shall go through our recipe. Now this is our courgette. And the reason I've left it a little bit is because some people may not know what a courgette looks like. It's very similar in appearance to cucumber. So all I've done is I've used a box grater and I have grated my courgette. So you have 250 grams of courgette. I have 1 full lemon. I have bread soda, half a teaspoon of bread soda, and I have a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. I have 60 grams of oil. I have 270 grams of caster sugar. I have one free range egg. I have 285 grams of plain flour. And as you can see, the zest of 1 full lemon. And of course, I have used the juice of 1 full lemon. So as easy as 1, 2, 3, let's throw it in. So we're going to start with our sugar. In goes our sugar, followed by our oil. In goes the oil. In goes our egg. Now, clean as you go, clean as you go. 1, 2, 3, a boom, boom, boom. We have got our sugar, we've got our oil, and we have got our egg. So the only thing I'm doing, now this, as I said, this is such a fantastic recipe for kids, because the kids find this really easy to do. Everything is prepared in advance. This, by the way, is a really healthy loaf. So if you are looking after your macros, I love my macros. I love my macros. So if you want something that's high in carbs and high in protein, this is a lemon loaf for you. So give or take, looking at that size, you're talking about maybe 10 to 12 servings. So about 250 calories. But then you are talking about 46 of carb and 5 of protein, which is actually very high. So I have got my amalgamation of my oil, my sugar, and my egg. So all I want to do is combine that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm adding my courgette, the whole lot of the courgette. Clean as you go, clean as you go. Move that out of the way, and all I'm doing next is I'm combining the courgette and my gorgeous sugary, yummy mixture. Next thing, I have my flour, which I should have mixed in while I was zesting. Get another fork, and just give it a bit of a stir in. So make sure you do blend the flour mix and your baking and your soda. Do as I say, not as I do. And grate your lemon onto the flour, because that way you're going to get every little zest of lemon oil straight onto your flour mix. And even from here I can smell the lemon. It is divine. So in sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle at a time, all I'm doing again is I'm just giving it a bit of a stir. Now as you can see, there are no mixers involved. It is just a fork in a bowl, my kind of cake. And again, sprinkle. Getting all excited now, lads. I'm getting to a final draft of a book cover. Lads, give me a thumbs up if you'd be interested in a pre-order for my book. Very exciting times. It has taken a day and a half, plus more, multiplied by 7,000 million hours to try and get to where I'm at now. So just in case you think, writing a book is just so easy, it's not. Particularly when you have a really short time frame. So give me a thumbs up if you are thinking of even pre-ordering. I shall give you details. Excitement! Excitement! So again, in goes the sprinkle. And I've been very lucky, so any of the new members or any new viewers that are viewing today, particularly from Derval O'Rourke's site, thank you very much for joining us. I'm working at the moment with Derval and we're having some fun recipes. So check out Derval's website, www.derval.ie, and have a quick look. And there are loads of tips and tricks and healthy dishes. This one is just a particular favourite. So I can't keep up with this cake when I do it, because no sooner does it come out of the oven, and by the time I glaze it, kaboom, it's eaten. In goes my lemon juice. Now I like to add the lemon juice at the very end, because the lemon juice will react with the baking soda and the baking powder. You've got that acidity, so it's going to react and you'll end up with a beautiful, soft, airy mix. And you can even see, look at the difference now, you can actually see that it is blooming with the lemon juice, the baking powder, and that is it. That is all she wrote, folks. Bum, 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 bum. Clean as you go, clean as you go. Boom. So I have got a 2 pound loaf tin. So with the 2 pound loaf tin, I have lined it, and in goes my courgette, delicious, divine, soft, fluffy batter. Now the great thing too is because courgettes, they are so available now in the supermarkets. They are literally throwing them at you. There are incredible recipes you can use with courgette. And courgette is such a fabulous carrier for flavour because they're beautiful in ratatouille, they're divine baked with Parmesan cheese, they are delicious in bakes. And I have another gorgeous one where I use grated carrot and courgette with Greek yogurt, and that too is divine. They're muffins. So again, clean as you go. Boom, 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 boom. All my cleanup is done. Kaboom! Now this is going into a preheated oven for 180 degrees, which is my fan oven. So in this goes for about 40 to 45 minutes. Stay with me. Moving on. I have got 100 grams of icing sugar, and then I've got about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now I'm going to add it gradually because I need to see the thickness or the consistency of the icing to see whether it's too thick or too thin. If you're from Cork, like too thick or too thin. So as you can see, for me, it's too thick. So we need to add another bit of lemon juice. Now you can render down the icing with water, but the lemon is absolutely beautiful with this courgette. Now if you're watching your calories, you are adding another 40 calories per slice if you're going to go for the icing. So again, now for me, that is a perfect consistency. There's a little bit of the lemon juice left over, but I would rather go and have a thicker icing than it run over the place. So all I'm doing is I'm just going to layer on my icing. And again, I've used 100 grams of icing sugar. You can double up on that icing sugar if you want more of a glaze. I just find I like it thick. I don't like too much of the icing because honestly, the delicate flavour of the courgette really does shine through when you've just a little bit of the icing. And it is just gorgeous because it complements it. And again, this takes about 40 to 45 minutes. Can't believe there's just only 1 egg in it. And Yvonne, if you are watching, I'm sure this would translate really well to gluten-free. Now I would add about 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum for this particular bake because it's not quite a loose mix and you don't want it crumbling. And again, whoa, this is the homemade look. This is the dribble icing all the way around. You'll always get somebody in my house anyway fighting for the slice that has the largest dribble of icing sugar. So again, well. Okay. Clean as you go, clean as you go. And then just for a bit of pizzazz. Just another little bit of zesty lemon on top. Oh, along with the squeaky island. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. Fantastic. And there you have it. I will take photographs, of course, and slice it up so you can see the interior. But the interior of this particular courgette is, it's light, it's springy, it has that lovely mellow flavour of the lemon, but then you get a punch for the lemon icing sugar for your loaf on top. So lads, that was ridiculously easy. 1, 2, 3, plan it, have it all stacked, get the kids involved, shove it into the oven for your Sunday bake. I haven't tried it as a muffin quite yet, but I'm sure it would work as a muffin, which would be fantastic for kids for their lunches. As I mentioned, it is high in protein, it is very good for carbs, which means it would be perfect if you wanted a slice pre-workout. So this is your lemon courgette cake. Tell me in the comments whether you'd like to even see our pre-order book. Would you be interested? And this is only just gathering numbers, because as you know, I am still on YouTube, A Touch of Magic 100. I am trying to build my viewers, and I cannot believe I have hit 8,000 on Facebook. This is a miracle, considering way back, I was 2,000 back in March before I started the lockdown. I'm now climbing up to 8,000. It is with huge gratitude that if I couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much for watching. This is my lemon courgette loaf, and I shall see you next Sunday at 10.